Hello and welcome to day 4. It's turned really cold here, so I've got the fire back on today to nice and cozy. And today we are going to be doing a workout focusing on rotation. So we're going to be rotating through the shoulder joints, through the waist, through the hips, through the pelvis and into the legs. So let's get started standing. So we're going to stand with our feet hip bone distance apart, be nice and grounded, making sure your shoulders are nice and round at the back. And then we're going to inhale, take your arms up to your ears, and then exhale, bring them back, feeling those lat muscles pull down on the back and extend slightly up. And then shoot the arms straight up. Your head comes back to neutral, and then arms come down. So again, inhale. Exhale, this time we're going to go to a goal post. We're going to keep the hips facing forward, but we're going to rotate from the rib cage round to the left, center, right, center, and down. Good. So inhale. Exhale, pull those lats down as we extend the chest. Back up. Let's come straight to goal post position this time. Rotating left. So feel some opposition from the opposite hip as you're rotating to the right. Feel that left hip pulling back. Down. Good. Up. And then last time for the rotation. And back. Back. And then down. Good. So we're just going to put our hands onto our shoulders now. Just lean slightly forward, bend the knees a little bit, and just circle the shoulders and the arms, elbows forward. It's getting a little bit of warmth into the shoulders. And then let's stand up and rotate them backwards. Good. So now, standing straight. Arms are shoulder height, palms are facing down. Okay, we're just going to rotate with long arms now and back. So again, just feel that opposition with the other hip. So it's really important that we don't fully twist around. We're really rotating through the thoracic area from the rib cage. Back, and just one more. Excellent job. Okay, so let's warm our legs up now. So we're just going to do a side lunge, but stay down. So we crouch through the middle and down. Good. So we want our back to be flat. So I'll show you from the side. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's bring in some arms. So we're going to open out the right as we lean towards that right knee. Left hand comes to the ankle. And then open out to the left. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's walk the feet in and then rolling up. So final one standing before we go down onto the mat. We're going to do standing saw. So we need our feet just wider than hip bone distance apart. Hands come to wide. We're going to rotate. Then we're going to lean down, saw off that little toe on our left leg, use the abdominals to lift us back up and open to the starting position. Rotate right, saw off the little toe, abs lifters, back to standing. So it's exactly the same as the exercise we do on the mat. We did that on day 1 in essential routine. You may feel you've got a little bit more movement standing. do one more either side. Slight bend in the knees. And up. Right, let's come to the end of our mats and roll down. So we inhale to repair. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. And flex over. Keep the knees slightly soft. And I'm going to walk it out. Come to the front of your mat. Cross over the ankles. And then let's lie down, holding on behind the thighs. Okay, so we're going to start with some hip rolls, but we're going to put our arms onto a low V. We're going to start with keeping our feet and knees together and raise off our heels, so we're on the tips of our toes, and we're just going to rock from side to side. Now, it's okay to let your hips come off at this point. So it's just to get some, again, rotation through that spine. Should feel quite nice. But when you come back to the center, already start thinking about engaging the oblique muscles to lift your legs. Okay, so make that mind-body connection. One more either side. Good. So now we're going to take one leg to tabletop, other leg to tabletop. Again, lead the knees and the feet and the ankles together. And then we're going to go into a more regular hip roll. But this time, try and keep your hips grounded and really use the oblique muscles to bring you back to center. Squeeze those legs together. Should feel the obliques working now. If you wish to challenge this a bit more, you can take one leg out, straighten, bend it as you come in, or you can take both. This is just adding extra weight. Let's do one more either side. And last one. And then just hug the knees in, and let's just give those hips a stir. And then settling your legs back into a tabletop position. Arms are coming long now. We're going to do some toe taps. So we're just going to tap the thigh bone away and in. So go as low as you can maintain a neutral spine and your abs aren't popping out and it's no pressure on your lower back. Okay, so that if that's only to there, that's fine. You just build the strength and work with your body. Okay, I can't reach the mat. Some days I almost can, but today no. Good, let's go for 6, 5, really draw those abdominals down into the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So now we're going to take one down and then we're going to cross in the center. So this is even more weight. So actually I can't go down very far with this one. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug in. Okay, legs back to tabletop, and this time we're going to rest our head in our hands. Our elbows need to be in the peripheral vision. We're going to do our oblique twist. So we come up, right leg extends as we turn to the left, center. Left shoulder goes to right knee, center. So let's do for 8, 7, 6, 5, so it's the shoulder coming towards the knee. 4, keep the pelvis neutral. 3, 2, 1, and hug in again. So we're going to hold on behind the thighs and roll up, and we're going to come into our rolling like a ball. So we haven't done this one yet in the series. So we're sitting up straight with a nice straight back. We've got our high on our sit bones. Come onto your tiptoes. Knees come apart, but the feet are together. And we'll come up to a balance. So you might sit back slightly onto those sit bones. And we would need to tuck the pelvis, create that C shape, and your ball to roll back and up to a balance. Okay, so the tip with this is really to draw back on with the pelvis to create a C shape. If you try to go back with a flat back, you're just going to be like a flat tire, so you won't roll. So it's all about creating that C shape with your spine. And balance, really use the abdominals. So if I don't create a C, I'll just come back. So I'm going to go, and then I can't get back up again. Okay, so it's really creating that C shape and up. Okay, if you want to challenge this a bit further, put your hands underneath your legs, but don't hold on. And come up and balance. Balance. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And up. Right, coming onto our side now. We're going to be resting up on our elbows. So we want to feel a connection between the back of the shoulder, the elbow, and going into the back. So we don't want to be slouching down here. We want to be really lifted and lifting up from the waist. We're going to have our feet in line with the back of the mat, knees coming forward. We're going to do our oyster. So we're going to open and get some rotation in the hip and close. So for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's now raise the feet and repeat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now take the top leg long and our top arm long, so we're reaching away. We're going to bring the elbow to the knee as we contract here in the oblique and really reach long. So try not to go back. Try and keep it in that, as if you're in a toaster, so you can't go forward or back. So for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So moving on to our side plank prep now. So we're going to keep the knee down. Okay, so we're going to lift up, arm is reaching up. Okay, now if you wish, stay here, practicing your side plank, or come with me as we thread through and up. So again, rotating through the thoracic. 3 more. 3, keeping that hip high. 2, and 1. And then come down. Let's do a counter stretch. And then spin round to the other side. Right, so resting up on the elbow. Oh, knees and in the front, feet are at the back, ankles and feet are together for oyster. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise the feet. Same again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's another top leg goes long and top arm goes long. Make sure you're not sinking into that elbow. And we bring them together and reach long for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving on to the side plank. Make sure we're stable on that bottom knee, lifting up. Again, if you're happy here today, this is what your body needs, just stay here. Or we're threading for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hip down. And have a counter stretch. Oh, okay, final exercise. Then we're going to do a nice mermaid stretch to finish. So we're going to come to a 4-point kneeling. So we're pushing through those hands. We're nice and stable on the shoulders. Our knees are under our hips. Our wrists are under our shoulders. We glide the right leg back and the left arm. Lift them up. And then we're going to bring elbow to knee as we go into a cat and extend. Take it out to the side and straight. So round, extend, go to the side and back. So the side movement is really small, but you'll feel it working your waist. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. Other side. Okay, as we're getting nice and stable, we'll glide the left leg back, right arm lifting up, and then we round in, extend, take it out and in. Okay, so if this is too much for you, let's just bring the knee in and round up and extend away, making sure you're not overextending. Okay? I will have forgotten how many we've done now, so let's do 3 more. Out. 2. And last one. And then just lean back into a rest pose. If you wish to circle the wrists, do that. And then let's come up and end with a nice mermaid stretch. So we're sitting in this Z position. So our hips need to be as grounded as they can be. One arm comes long and then we scoop the abdominals back as we bring that top arm forward. It should not reach your other hand. You should feel a nice stretch across the backs of the shoulders and into the waist. And breathe. Opening out, drop onto the elbow, push down that hip. And then a counter stretch. And then let's go to the side. Obviously, if you want to repeat these, please do that. Opening out, scooping around. Open, reaching up from the hip. And a counter stretch. And that is your rotation workout complete. So well done. Thank you once again for joining me for day 4, and I will see you back here again tomorrow. Bye.